Cool.
Well, we're hanging out with another, and this is exciting stuff because this is the part that I love about my job. I get to introduce new artists to the masses here. Austin Mahone.
What's up?
Not Mahoney.
No.
I know, because there's some people now, this is the thing with being new, there's going to be some people that are going to look at that E and they're going to think that it's a hard E, but it's a soft E.
It's like phone.
What'd you say?
It's like phone. Like phone.
Okay, so it's not phony, it's phone.
Exactly.
It's a great point. Yeah. Welcome to Orlando, man.
Thank you.
Is this your first time through here?
No, I've been here a couple times.
Been here a couple times?
For like Disney World.
Get the parks.
Yeah.
You have fun at the parks?
Yeah.
I haven't hit all the parks yet. I'm still too new here. I've only
been
here for a couple months, so out of the parks that you've been to, where is like the first one you think I need to check out? I've been to SeaWorld. Epcot?
Yeah.
I hear that from a lot of the adults because you can drink around the world, but that's neither here nor there. We're not going to talk about that. It's all about you.
Epcot is fun.
Epcot's fun.
Yeah.
Dude, so in the music game, man, I got to say, first of all, congratulations for being up over the 750,000 mark on Twitter.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
I mean, it's huge.
Yeah.
Does that freak you out when you're like sitting around, you're just scrolling through and you're like, oh, yeah.
Sometimes. Because I'll just look at it, it's like, that's such a huge number.
Here's what I got to know. And this is the first time I've asked this question, which is surprising to me too. But for somebody who has so many followers on Twitter, what happens? Do you have a separate email account? I mean, because my phone goes off when I get like 2 or 3, and I'm like, okay, this is getting too much. I mean, do you have a separate phone that just vibrates all day? Because
no, I don't like put my notifications to my phone. I just like send it all to the email.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart. So you're like laughing. You're like, and I'll reply to a couple of the people. That's what you got to do, though. You got to make sure that you follow with them. You got to keep up with that because if people get excited,
I do that all day.
You got nothing else to do. You're on the road doing music, right?
Exactly.
How is it on the road? You having fun on the road?
Yeah, I like traveling.
Is it what you expect when you get? I ask this question a lot with people, especially new artists, when they're just starting to break their teeth and they're doing it's not necessarily just like an early tour, but it's like you're getting out there and you're doing the heavy lifting now. Mm-hmm. You're getting to the radio stations, you're shaking a lot of hands, you're meeting a lot of people. Is this what you expected from the start when you were like, yeah, I'm going to be out on the road? Your friends are like, what are you going to do? I'm going to go check out some radio. I mean, is this what goes through your mind? I mean,
kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew I was gonna go to a couple radio stations, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
You didn't realize it was gonna be this big.
Yeah.
You're like, you got some skill, you got some music, and you didn't realize as many people were gonna be interested in you coming by and checking out stuff, right?
No, it's
really
cool,
you expect
though.
to have cameras in your face and everything like that.
Not really, no.
It's exciting though, right?
It is very exciting.
Meeting some cool people.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the most exciting part, aside from your music and being able to put your music out there in front of people? What do you look forward to the most when you wake up in the morning that you know that you're gonna be able to get out and take care of?
Just making my fans happy.
Yeah.
Like just getting to travel and to give back to them because they're the reason why I'm here.
Yeah. You got your mom out on tour with you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep you in line?
Yeah. Sometimes.
It's kind of tough. I don't know if I could do my job if I had my mom sitting around. No offense, though. I mean, it'd be one of those things where I'm like, yes.
That's exactly how I feel.
You got to get a little nervous knowing that your parents are sitting right there. Kind of like, you got one eye on you, the other eye is keeping an eye on everything else. Exactly. But that's good though because like they always say, as long as you're out on the road with someone that you trust, you got to be able to have some family, some friends around you. So if you had your friends with you, it'd probably get you in a little bit of trouble. So keeping family on the road, that's the exciting part. For people that are listening that might not know much about you, where you're from, they could find it online, but it's more fun when we're just sitting here talking about it.
Yeah, so I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm 16 years old. I just moved to Miami, Florida, about 2 months ago. And
getting used to it down there?
Yeah, I love it.
Having a little fun about the beach?
Yeah, the beach is like the water's so warm, it's like bath water.
You're like, I gotta cool off. I can't be getting in the water. And the water's like as hot as it is outside right now.
No, it's really nice though. And I'm just working on new music and
how did it all start for you when you for someone that might be listening going, some friends of mine have mentioned this kid before. I might have seen his name on Twitter. I might have seen his name on a music site somewhere. How did it all, how did this whole thing start for you?
It started on YouTube with my best friend. We made a channel and just did random videos. And then I separated from that channel, made my own channel and did just nothing but covers on there. And then I just built this huge fan base. And my fans definitely got me to where I am right now, so I owe everything to them.
Just people clicking on the YouTube and finding it that way.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool how that happens.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now doing the cover thing, that's fun because you're able to take a song that everybody knows and put your own little twist on it, put your spin on it. When you do your own original stuff, a little harder, or is there just been is it something that's been underlying saying, you know what, I know I've got my own material. I know I've got my own personal twist on stuff. But I've got to do these covers just to get known. But let me get these out of the way, and then I'm going to just wow, I'm gonna throw this on them?
Well, I mean, I did covers, and then I built this huge fan base, and now I'm just doing music. And when I'm in the studio, you gotta like be like really creative and like try to, I don't know. I mean, part of it's like how you're feeling at that time, like when you're just like singing it, and you know, you can always go back and like make changes to it. So
you can sit there and say, you know what, I didn't like that. I could write this better. I could put this bit in there more. So you finding it a little bit more fun to do your own stuff, or is it it's kind of like you got your guitar and you're able to mess around with some stuff. So how about hearing some stuff, dude?
Yeah.
Want to go ahead?
Yeah.
All right, let's get that guitar out over there. I'm anxious to hear what you got. Let me see here. We'll set up we'll get you a microphone over there too.
All right, so this is Say Something, my newest single, which is on iTunes right now. So here we go. I see you walk by extra fly, baby, where you going, can I roll? Whoa, whoa, living beach life, feeling right, you're the hottest everybody knows. Whoa, whoa, burn it up, show 'em what you got, yeah, you got it, baby, let it show. Let's turn it up, let me know what's up. Don't you stand there, girl, I gotta know. Say something, if you're feeling the vibe. Say something, baby, don't be so shy. Say something, 'cause you're all in my head like, oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Say something, 'cause you're driving me crazy. Say something, 'cause you're driving me wild. Say something, the way you're working it, baby, is oh, 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 yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
There it is. Very nice,
Cool.
dude.
Dude,
it's about iTunes. I mean, forget about Twitter. You've got music on iTunes that people just go click, and there it is. I mean, that's gotta blow your mind at that point. Because it's cool they have the Twitter followers and all, but I mean, iTunes is no joke.
Yeah, it's a real deal.
So you're currently in studio doing some stuff right now still, or is it kind of like it's still back and forth a little bit? I mean, obviously you got time to be on the road. So.
Yeah, it's a little back and forth because I'm doing like some radio stuff and just traveling, seeing different places. But I'm gonna go back soon and just go hard.
Go in there, finish it up, put some material out, and then everybody can be like, yeah, look what I got. Then you'll be able to see your face on a CD cover, and then it just gets crazier from there.
That's going to be unreal.
And then it'll be all over the place. That's the kind of thing. It starts here. This is what here we are. We're the DJs that get to sit and get to play the music and get to have the fun. We get to watch you guys as you start like this and be like, you know what? Pfft, I remember him. I remember him when. I remember her when. It's like I remember telling the story. Everyone's like, yo, Rihanna. I'm like, I remember when Rihanna was like 17.
Really?
She was doing the same thing you're doing.
Wow.
No joke. She was coming and she was performing in malls, and like 25 people showed up and watched her perform. I mean, I was there when we watched her, and everyone's like, "What do you think? You think there's a future?" Yeah, there is. So, but she started the same thing that you were doing. You see all these different artists that are getting into these radio stations, and they don't think there's so much. They don't think they're cool. They're like, you know what? We'll do this because this is what we need to do to get ourselves ahead.
Exactly.
So it means more than to everybody that gets to hear this. That puts yourself out there just a little bit more. So it's more than just the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the Twitters. You get a big blast when it comes to radio, and you're laying the groundwork down now. So that way, a year from now, we can all sit back and say, I'm still here, and I remember him when.
Yeah.
So, dude, best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in, playing a little bit, and absolutely, dude. Best of luck because I mean, obviously you got enough going for you right now. You got that future super bright. So.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So for the 800 and some odd thousand people who already know that you've got a Twitter and that you're already there, how about the people that don't know your Twitter? How can they find you?
Okay, so I'm on Twitter. My Twitter is at Austin Mahone, AustinMahone. I'm also on Facebook, Austin Mahone Official. I'm on YouTube, Austin Mahone. I'm on Keek. I'm on Instagram.
You're all over the place. You got all the bases covered. It's like you start at Facebook or you start at Twitter, and then it makes its way through. So all of a sudden, he's got an Instagram. Okay, let's follow. Yeah. So you get the blue check, so we know that you're good. So can you focus on that? So there we go.
It took me forever.
You got the blue check, so we know that you're set. So you get the approval. You're like, yeah, I got the blue check. We're good. Yeah. As long as you know that it's official, then you're set and ready. There you go. Look at and he does tweet himself. Just so you know, anybody listening, he tweets himself. He doesn't.
I tweet myself.
There's no handlers that are doing it for him.
Oh yes, I do tweet myself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Cool.